How to quit
How to
ChatGPT
quit
addiction.
ChatGPT addiction.
No one wakes up
No one
intending to
wakes up
become
intending to
dependent
become
on a tool
dependent on a tool
designed to
designed to
help them
help them
think.
think.
It starts
It starts
innocently.
innocently.
You ask a
You
question
ask
to
a question to
clarify
clarify
an
an
idea,
idea,
then another to
then
speed
another to
things up,
speed things up,
then one more because
then
it
one more
explains
because it
things so
explains things
cleanly,
so
so
cleanly, so
patiently,
patiently,
so
so
innocently.
instantly.
Before
Before
long,
long,
the
the
pause
pause
between
between
thought
thought
and
and answer
answer
disappears.
disappears. You stop
You
sitting with
stop sitting with
confusion.
confusion.
You stop wrestling
You
with
stop
ideas.
wrestling with ideas.
You outsource the
You
friction.
outsource the friction.
That is how a
That
useful
is how a
assistant can
useful
slowly
assistant
turn
can
into
slowly
a
turn
form of
into a form of
dependency.
dependency.
This article is
This
not about
article is not
demonizing
about
technology.
demonizing technology.
ChatGPT is powerful,
ChatGPT is
generous,
powerful,
and genuinely
generous, and
helpful.
genuinely helpful.
The problem is
The
not that
problem is
it
not that it
exists.
exists.
The problem is what
The
happens
problem is
when
what
it
happens when it
replaces
replaces
cognitive effort, emotional
emotional
tolerance,
tolerance,
and
and
intellectual
intellectual uncertainty
uncertainty
rather
rather
than
than
supporting
supporting
them.
them. Quitting
Quitting
ChatGPT addiction
ChatGPT
does not
addiction does
mean
not
quitting
mean quitting
ChatGPT entirely.
ChatGPT entirely.
It means
It
restoring a
means
healthy
restoring a
distance
healthy
between
distance
your
between
mind
your mind
and
and the
the
machine.
machine. What
What
follows is
follows
not a
is
list
not a
of
list of
extreme
extreme
rules,
rules,
but a
but a
realistic
realistic
framework
framework for
for stepping
stepping
back,
back,
grounded in
grounded
real
in real
behavior, not
behavior,
digital
not
guilt.
digital guilt.
Recognizing the
Recognizing the
pattern
pattern
without
without
shaming
shaming
yourself.
yourself.
The first step is
The
not
first
noticing the
step is
pattern
noticing the
without
pattern without
moralizing it.
moralizing it.
Addiction thrives on
Addiction
shame.
thrives on
The
shame.
more you frame the
The more you
habit
frame
as
the
a
habit as a
personal failure,
personal
the
failure,
more
the more
likely
likely
you
you
are
are to
to
seek
seek
relief
relief
through
through
the
the
same
same
behavior.
behavior. ChatGPT addiction
ChatGPT
often looks
addiction
subtle.
often looks subtle.
You open it before
You
trying
open
to
it before
think.
trying to think.
You use it to
You use
rephrase
it to
messages
rephrase
you
messages
already
you
know
already
how to
know how
write.
to write.
You ask it to
You
decide
ask it
for
to
you.
decide for you.
You feel a mild
You feel a
discomfort
mild
when it is
discomfort when it is
unavailable.
unavailable.
These are not
These
dramatic
are not
symptoms,
dramatic
but they are
symptoms, but they
meaningful
are meaningful
signals.
signals.
What's happening is
What is
not
happening is
laziness.
not laziness.
It's a shift in
It is a shift
metacognition.
in
Your
metacognition,
awareness
your
of
awareness of how you think.
when answers are
When
always
answers are
immediate
always
for
uncertainty
uncertainty
shrinks.
shrinks. You begin to
You begin to
mistake speed
mistake
for
speed for
clarity
clarity and fluency
and
for
fluency
understanding.
for understanding. The
The
goal is
goal
not
is not
to
to eliminate
eliminate
help,
help,
but to
but to
rebuild the gap
rebuild the
between
gap between
question
question
and
and response.
response.
That gap is where
That gap
learning,
is where
creativity, and
learning,
confidence
creativity,
are
and
formed.
confidence are formed.
Understand why it
Understand
feels
why
so
it
hard
feels
to
so hard
stop.
to stop.
To quit any
To
habit,
quit
you
any
must
habit,
understand
you
what
must
it gives you.
understand what it gives you.
ChatGPT provides several
ChatGPT
powerful
provides several
reinforcements
powerful
at once:
reinforcements at
instant
once:
feedback,
instant feedback,
non-judgmental tone,
non-judgmental
endless
tone, endless
availability, and
availability,
cognitive
and
relief.
cognitive relief.
It never gets
It
tired of
never
you.
gets tired of you.
It never interrupts.
It never
It
interrupts.
never says figure it out
It never
yourself.
says, figure it out yourself.
This creates a loop
This
of
creates a
reinforcement.
loop of reinforcement.
You feel stuck, you ask
You
a
feel
question,
stuck, you ask a
discomfort
question,
disappears.
discomfort
Over
disappears.
time, your brain
Over
learns that
time, your
thinking
brain
alone is
learns that
optional.
thinking alone is optional.
Why struggle when
Why
relief is
struggle
one
when
click
relief
away?
is one click away?
The danger is not
The
reliance,
danger is
it's
not reliance,
replacement.
it is
When the
replacement.
tool starts doing the
When the tool
thinking instead
starts
of
doing the thinking
supporting it,
instead of
your
supporting it,
internal
your
problem
internal
solving
problem
muscles
solving
weaken.
muscles weaken.
Not permanently, but
Not
noticeably.
permanently.
It feels
Quitting
uncomfortable
feels
because you are
uncomfortable because you are
reintroducing
reintroducing
friction
friction
your
your
brain
brain
has
has
learned
learned
to
to
avoid.
avoid.
That discomfort
That
is not a
discomfort
sign of
is not a
failure,
sign of failure.
it's a sign of
It is
recovery.
a sign of recovery.
Separate
Separate
thinking
thinking from
from
answer
answer
getting.
getting. One of the most
One of the
effective ways
most
to
effective
break the
ways to
habit
break the
is to
habit is to
enforce a
enforce a
delay
delay between
between
thinking
thinking
and
and
asking.
asking. Not a
Not
dramatic
a
delay,
dramatic
just enough
delay,
to
just
reawaken
enough to reawaken
effort.
effort.
Before opening
Before
ChatGPT, write
opening
down what you already
ChatGPT,
know,
write
even
down what you
if
already
it's
know. Feels
complete or
incomplete
wrong.
or wrong.
Especially if it feels wrong,
Especially if it
that
feels
initial
wrong.
struggle
That initial
activates your
struggle
own
activates
reasoning.
your own reasoning.
When you eventually
When you
consult the
eventually
tool,
consult the
it
tool,
becomes a
it becomes a
comparison
comparison rather than a
substitute.
substitute.
This reduces
This
the
reduces the
silence of
salience of instant
answers.
answers.
Instead of feeling
Instead of
like a
feeling like a
lifeline,
lifeline,
ChatGPT becomes a
ChatGPT
reference
becomes a
point.
reference point.
You regain
You
ownership
regain
of the
ownership
thought
of the thought
process.
process.
A real example: a
A
student
real
preparing an
example, the
essay
student
using to
preparing an
paste
essay used to
prompts
paste prompts
into
directly into
ChatGPT and adapt to
ChatGPT and
output.
adapt the output.
After introducing a
After
rule,
introducing a
outline
rule,
first,
outline
ask later,
first,
his
ask
writing
later,
improved.
his writing improved.
Not because the AI
Not because
was
the
worse,
AI was
but because
worse,
his
but because
ideas had
his
shaped
ideas had
before
shaped before assistance
assistance
entered.
entered. The tool should
The
come
tool
after
should come
effort,
after effort,
not
not
before it.
before it.
Rebuild attention through
Rebuild
friction.
attention through friction.
ChatGPT addiction quietly
ChatGPT
erodes
addiction
deep focus.
quietly erodes
The
deep
moment
focus.
a task
The
becomes
moment a
mentally
task becomes
demanding,
mentally
the reflex
demanding,
is
the
to ask.
reflex
This
is to ask.
fragments
This fragments
concentration
concentration
and
and weakens
weakens
attentional
attentional
stamina.
stamina. To reverse
To
this, you
reverse
must
this,
reintroduce
you must
controlled friction.
reintroduce controlled friction.
Set boundaries that
Set
slow access
boundaries that
slightly.
slow access
Log
slightly.
out between sessions.
Log
Use
out
it only
between
on
sessions.
desktop,
Use it only
not
on
mobile.
desktop, not
Restrict
mobile.
usage to specific time
Restrict
blocks.
usage to specific time blocks.
These barriers are
These
not
barriers are
punishments,
not
they are
punishments.
training wheels for
They are
focus.
training wheels for focus.
When access is not
When
automatic,
access is
you are
not
forced to
automatic,
sit
you are
with the
forced to
problem
sit with the
a little
problem a little
longer.
longer.
That sitting is where
That sitting
cognitive
is where
strength
cognitive
returns.
strength returns.
Think of it like physical
Think of it
training.
like physical
Muscles
training.
grow under
Muscles
resistance,
grow under
not
resistance,
convenience.
not convenience.
Attention works the same
Attention
way.
works the same way.
Replace, don't just
Replace,
remove.
don't just remove.
One reason people
One
relapse
reason
into
people relapse
overuse is
into
because they
overuse is because
remove
they remove
ChatGPT without
ChatGPT
replacing what
without
it provided.
replacing what it provided. Quitting without
Substitution leaves a
substitution
vacuum.
leaves a vacuum.
Ask yourself
Ask yourself what you
what
used
you
it
use
for
it for
most.
most. Reassurance,
Reassurance,
structure,
structure,
clarity, speed,
clarity,
confidence.
speed,
Then
confidence,
replace
then
those
replace
functions with
those
human
functions
or
with
analog
human or
alternatives.
analog alternatives.
Use notebooks for
Use
thinking,
notebooks for
books
thinking,
for explanation,
books for explanation,
conversations for clarity,
conversations for
silence
clarity,
for processing.
silence for processing.
This prevents cognitive
This prevents
displacement, where
cognitive
one tool
displacement,
crowds
where
out
one
there's
tool
others.
crowds out others.
Healthy thinking ecosystems
Healthy
are
thinking
diverse. No
ecosystems are
single source
diverse.
should dominate.
No single.
Professional writer
A
once
professional
described
writer
quitting
once
ChatGPT for
described
first
quitting
draft.
ChatGPT for first
The
drafts.
replacement was free
The
writing
replacement
badly
was
for
free
10
writing
minutes.
badly for 10 minutes.
The output was worse,
The
but the
output was
ideas were
worse, but
hers.
the ideas were hers.
Editing later
Editing
became
later became
easier.
easier because
Ownership
ownership
had
had
returned.
returned.
Learn to tolerate
Learn to
imperfect
tolerate
output.
imperfect output.
ChatGPT often produces polished
ChatGPT often
responses when
produces
you
polished
rely
responses.
on it too
When
heavily.
you rely on it
Your
too
own
heavily,
work can
your
feel
own work can
embarrassingly
feel
raw by
embarrassingly rough by
comparison.
comparison.
This creates
This
avoidance.
creates avoidance.
You must relearn
You
tolerance
must
for
relearn tolerance
imperfection.
for imperfection.
Drafts are supposed to be
Drafts are
clumsy.
supposed to be clumsy.
Ideas are supposed to
Ideas are
wobble
supposed to wobble
before they
before they
stand.
stand.
That messiness
That
is not
messiness is not
inefficiency,
inefficiency,
it is
it is
thinking
thinking
in
in
motion.
motion.
This is where autonomy
This is
grows.
where autonomy
When you
grows.
allow yourself to
When you
produce
allow yourself to
something
produce
unfinished,
something
you
unfinished, you
reclaim
reclaim
agency
agency
over
over
the
the
process.
process.
You stop waiting
You
for
stop waiting for
permission to
permission to
proceed.
proceed.
Ironically, those who
Ironically,
quit
those who quit
overusing AI
overusing
often
AI
become
often
better
become
editors.
better editors.
They learn to
They
shape
learn to
raw
shape raw
material rather
material
than
rather
import
than import finished
finished
products.
products. Regulate the
Regulate the
emotional pull.
emotional pull.
Overuse is rarely just
Overuse is
cognitive,
rarely just
it's
cognitive.
emotional.
It is
ChatGPT
emotional.
offers calm certainty
ChatGPT offers
when you
calm
feel
certainty
anxious
when you
or
feel anxious or
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
Quitting means
Quitting
learning
means
emotional
learning emotional
regulation without
regulation
digital
without
soothing.
digital soothing.
When you feel the
When
urge
you
to
feel
ask
the urge to
immediately,
ask
pause
immediately,
and
pause and
identify the
identify
emotion
the
beneath
emotion
it.
beneath it.
Is it confusion,
Is it
fear
confusion?
of being wrong,
Fear of being
pressure
wrong?
to be fast?
Pressure to
Address that
address
emotion
that emotion
directly. Take
directly.
a breath, move
Take a
your
breath.
body, change
Move your body.
environments, let the feeling
Change
crest and
environments
pass.
and pass.
This practice builds
This practice
resilience.
builds
You
resilience.
discover that
You
discomfort is
discover that
survivable.
discomfort is survivable.
More than that, it is
More than that, it is
instructive.
instructive.
Redefine productivity and
Redefine
success.
productivity and success.
Many people justify
Many people
overuse by
justify
calling it
overuse by
efficiency,
calling it
but
efficiency.
speed is not the
But
same
speed
as
is not the
understanding.
same as understanding.
Productivity that bypasses
Productivity
learning
that
is
bypasses
short-term
learning
gain
is
with
short-term gain
long-term
with
cost.
long-term cost.
Redefine success as
Redefine
comprehension,
success as
not
comprehension,
completion.
not completion.
Depth, not output.
Depth, not
Retention,
output.
not polish.
Retention, not polish.
When you measure
When you
progress
measure
this way,
progress this way,
reliance naturally
reliance
decreases.
naturally decreases.
You no longer need
You no
perfect
longer need
answers, you
perfect
need
answers.
meaningful
You need
engagement.
meaningful engagement.
This shift supports
This shift
sustainability.
supports
Your
sustainability.
skills grow instead
Your
of
skills grow instead of
atrophying.
atrophying.
Your confidence becomes
Your
internal
confidence
rather than
becomes internal
outsourced.
rather than outsourced. Quitting
Quitting ChatGPT
ChatGPT
addiction is
addiction
not
is not
about
about abstinence.
abstinence. It's about
It is
authorship,
about authorship,
about deciding when help
about deciding when
enhances your
help
thinking and
enhances your
when it
thinking and
replaces
when it
it.
replaces
The
it.
tool will keep
The tool will keep
improving. That
improving.
is investable.
That is
The real
inevitable.
question is whether
The
your
real
thinking
question is
improves
whether your
alongside
thinking
it.
improves alongside it.
Step back gently.
Step back gently.
Reintroduce effort. Accept
Reintroduce
discomfort.
effort.
Trust your
Accept
unfinished
discomfort.
thoughts. You
Trust
don't
your
need to be
unfinished
faster.
thoughts.
You
You do
need to
not
be
need to be faster.
present. That is how the habit
That is how the
loosens
habit loosens
and
and
how
how
thinking
thinking
returns
returns
to
to where
where
it
it
belongs.
belongs. Academic
Academic
words.
words. 1.
Dependency.
Dependency
A state of
definition. A
reliance
state
on
of
something
reliance
for
on
normal
something for normal
functioning.
functioning. Example,
Psychological dependency
psychological
can develop
dependency
without
can develop
awareness.
without awareness.
Metacognition.
2. Metacognition
Awareness and
definition,
understanding of
awareness and
one's own
understanding
thinking
of one's
process.
own thinking processes.
Metacognition helps
Example, metacognition
learners
helps learners
adopt
adapt
strategies.
strategies.
Reinforcement.
3.
A
Reinforcement
process that
definition, a
strengthens
process that
behavior through
strengthens
reward.
behavior through reward.
Immediate
Example,
feedback acts
immediate
as a
feedback acts
reinforcement.
as reinforcement.
Silence. The
Salience
quality of
definition,
being
the
especially
quality of
noticeable
being
or
especially
prominent.
noticeable or prominent.
Silence
Example,
influences attention
salience
more than
influences attention
importance.
more than importance.
Attentional.
5. Attentional
Related to
definition,
how
related
attention
to
is
how
directed
attention
and
is directed
sustained.
and sustained.
Attentional endurance
Example,
improves with
attentional
practice.
endurance improves with practice.
Displacement.
6.
Replacement
Displacement
of one
definition,
activity by
replacement of
another.
one activity by another.
Digital
Example,
displacement
digital
reduces reading
displacement
time.
reduces reading time.
Autonomy.
7.
The
Autonomy
ability to
definition,
act
the ability
independently
to act
according to one's
independently
values.
according to one's values.
Autonomy
Example,
increases
autonomy
intrinsic
increases
motivation.
intrinsic motivation.
Regulation.
8. Regulation
Management of
definition,
emotional or
management of
psychological
emotional or
states.
physiological states.
Emotional
Example,
regulation support
emotional
focus.
regulation supports focus.
Sustainability.
9. Sustainability.
Ability to
Definition,
maintain a
ability to
process long
maintain a
term.
process long term.
Sustainable
Example,
habits prevent
sustainable
burnout.
habits prevent burnout.